Welcome back. Tamil Nadu politics is seeing yet another superstar entry. In his debut public appearance yesterday, actor Vijay had targeted the DMK's first family and even slammed the party's politics, saying they were cheating people in the name of dividend model. Today was the day when DMK and AIADMK, the two dominant regional forces in the state, slammed the actor and his political outfit. DMK said he had copied them. AIADMK called it a cocktail of current political standpoints of various parties. Here's the story.
DMK chief and popular star Vijay's maiden political show of strength. At a venue packed with lakhs of fans and followers, Vijay made his first political speech laced with punchlines. Very tacitly, Vijay kept silent on AIADMK and targeted DMK. He alleged that DMK was following a corrupt model of Dravidian politics and misleading people.
Anyway, no looking back. நம்மளோட ஒரு எதிரி பிளவுவாத சக்திகள், நம்மளோட இன்னொரு எதிரி இந்த கரப்ஷன் கபடதாரிகள். அதுக்கு முகமே இருக்காது, முகமூடி தான் இருக்கும். முகமூடி தான் முகமே.
Vijay's core commitment, secularism, social justice, equality, proportional reservation, women empowerment and social harmony. Rejecting his allegations, the ruling DMK called him a copycat and C-team of the BJP.
திராவிட மாடல் ஆட்சியினுடைய கொள்கைகள் அதை தமிழக மக்களிடத்திலிருந்து அகற்ற முடியாது என்பதை நேற்றைய தினம் அவர்கள் வெளியிட்டிருக்கிற ஜெராக்ஸ் காப்பியிலிருந்து நாம் தெரிந்து கொள்ள முடியும். எனவே அது ஜெராக்ஸ் காப்பி தான். எங்களுடைய கொள்கைகள் அதில் சிலருக்கு விளக்கங்கள் கொடுத்து தந்திருக்கிறார்களே தவிர திராவிட மாடல் ஆட்சி, அதுவும் தலைவர் தளபதி முன்னெடுத்து செல்லுகிற அந்த கொள்கைகளை தமிழக மக்களிடமிருந்து யாரும் எடுத்து விட முடியாது, பிரித்து விட முடியாது. அதாவது இதுவரைக்கும் பல அரசியல் கட்சிகளுடைய ஏ டீம், பி டீம் பார்த்துருக்கிறோம். இது பாரதிய ஜனதாவினுடைய சி டீம்.
The BJP that's struggling to expand its footprint in the Dravidian heartland says it's unperturbed.
If he says it is BJP, then we will answer him. With the Prime Minister and our President, young President Mr. Annamalai, we have stars in our party, so I don't think it is going to affect us.
After MGR and Jayalalitha, popular stars in Tamil Nadu have not been able to become chief ministers, including Shivaji Ganesan, Vijay and Kamal Hassan. Even superstar Rajinikanth had to opt out of politics. Vijay, who has a cult following, makes his political plunge at the peak of his career. He hopes he'll be able to script a new history. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.
So can actor politician Vijay script history is the question that we ask on the show tonight. Kasturi Shankar is actor and a political analyst. Kalyan Raman is senior leader of the BJP Tamil Nadu. Pula Rao is political analyst. We also have R. Rangaraj, senior journalist of Chennai. I'm going to begin with you, Kasturi Shankar. What impact will actor Vijay have on Tamil Nadu politics? Why are the two political parties so perturbed?
I think he's going to be a major disruptor. He's definitely a game changer in Tamil Nadu 2026. Nobody saw this coming because everybody underestimated him. A majority of party leaders and analysts and observers, everybody thought, because Vijay has not been this vitriolic avatar ever before. What he showed the world yesterday, what he showed Tamil Nadu yesterday, took everybody by surprise. And in my case, I'm pleasantly shocked at the kind of force that he exhibited. You asked me who has to take a look at themselves, a good long look at themselves after what Vijay went on stage and spoke. Number one, Vijay's speech endeared him to the masses because unlike Mr. Kamal Hassan, he didn't come across as an intellectual or as an elitist. His speech it came from the heart. He came across as somebody that could be very easily approachable. Now, is that reality? Not yet. But his speech really thwarted the glass castle image that he previously had. So I think everybody took up a notice yesterday. Massive crowds, 5 lakh people, 2 lakh people standing outside the venue. No unfortunate, unpleasant incidents reported from inside the venue.
Okay.
A lot of positive vibes. So the people that are completely flustered, going by the social media and public responses, Maria, DMK is not taking it lightly. They are extremely hostile. The reactions coming from them show that they have taken a back foot and they are flustered. They are
So DMK is flustered. Okay, Kalyan Raman, it is being said that Actor Vijay is your C team. That's what your political opponents are saying. Because you're not able to put up a serious fight there in Tamil Nadu and open your account, and that is the reason why you have a C team.
I think you have to, first of all, see the 2014 and 2024 elections. The results were quite visible there, what the BJP can do and dent into the electoral process. So that question does not arise to begin with. Number two, Vijay said that the secularism, and then he went on to attack DMK by saying family politics and corruption. So if you look at it, he is perceiving both BJP and DMK as his enemies. So it has got a direct, you can say, he may not be attacking ADMK. If at all one can call him as A or B or C, it can be ADMK's B team or C team.
So that's
but we are not here to jump to we are not here to jump to that conclusion. That's my point. Okay.
So
there are
that's
people who can keep
point.
on saying, muttering some such thing, but we are not interested in saying whose team he belongs to.
Okay. So now the BJP says
the
BJP says that Actor Vijay is C team of perhaps AIADMK. He has nothing to do with the DMK or...
I am not saying it. I am simply saying that one can always make such allegation which may not be able to substantiate. Some may not be able to substantiate. That's the point. As simple as that.
Okay,
I'm not saying he's B or C or D.
Pullarao, you know, the point being made by Kasturi Shankar is actually very, very fascinating. She says here that Actor Vijay is not like Kamal Hassan. Kamal Hassan's entry was, of course, the big splash. But he failed to make an impact because he came across as elitist. Here is Actor Vijay, who is appearing to be very mass-oriented. That cult that he has in cinema is actually getting translated with the manner in which he interacted with the crowd.
It's the first day. Naturally, people came to see him. You know, a massive crowd came. And it's the first day. It's a long journey of 24 months. There's a very long journey of 24 months. And Kalyani ji may be right. He may be a big disruptor, but he is not a unifier of the opposition. So that doesn't harm the DMK in any way. He is going to consolidate with the ADMK, and the BJP will have its own front. I have heard a lot of criticism of him from some BJP spokespersons today in other channels, which was, I felt, they should have waited and watched. So therefore, whatever impact he has as an actor in Tamil Nadu, it may have a big impact, but will it pass that critical mass test unless he gets 35%, 40% of the vote? It makes no difference. You have to cross that critical mass line, the plimsoll line of election. I don't think he has that with him. Of course, he's got 24 months to go. Of course, other parties may combine. That's for the future. But he will be disruptive and divisive of the opposition also. They will have to accept him. The BJP will have to accept him if they want to unite with him. ADMK may accept him. So we have to see. And the other aspect is, for the first time in 40 years, I think, there is only one actor in Tamil Nadu politics. There is no Captain Vijay, Jayalalitha, or MGR, Shivaji Ganeshan, or in fact, Captain Vijay and Rajinikanth, of course, never got into the plunge. So we have to see how it comes out. As of now, he will divide the opposition. He may take away somebody's votes. And that critical mass,
so then,
40%.
Fine enough. R. Rangaraj, do you think he can make that kind of impact in the next 24 months?
He has made a promising start. Some bad news for the BJP, which was earlier hoping that Rajinikanth may come on board. But since Rajinikanth backed out, they were hoping that another star, Vijay, a politician in the making, that he may think of an alliance with the BJP, but he has come out against what is called fascism and divisive forces. So it's virtually closed the door for the BJP. The ADMK is also not happy because Vijay is projecting himself as a chief ministerial candidate. He said he's open to an alliance, but he is willing to give cabinet posts to others, which means he's a giver. That means he should be the chief minister and others should take some cabinet posts from him. So that means ADMK will not like to play second fiddle to Vijay. Similarly, there are some other parties like Seeman, NTK, who will not accept Vijay as their leader. So that is an issue. So what Vijay can do is look at some parties in the NDA and some parties in the ADMK front, smaller parties, and try to wean them away and get them into his alliance, and then hope to expand on his massive show of youth force that he has done, and try to take it across various sections of the state, including other middle-aged groups and senior citizens and so on. He has to reach out to them. If he is able to do that and bring more politicians, second-run politicians from several other parties, may think of coming to this new party. As you know, any new party has posts and seats vacant. So there are some people who would like to be holding party positions and look for party tickets and so on. So we may start some gravitational politics towards his party the next few months. But the important question is he doesn't have any senior politicians to guide him. At least they have not appeared so far on screen. Nor does he have a big think tank to help him. So he needs to work on those two things and to be a full-time politician. So it's all right to be an actor. So, but Kamal Hassan was not a full-time politician. That was his drawback. So what Vijay needs to do is visit every nook and corner. A big advantage for him is he's a well-known face, being a popular actor. So massive turnout of youth has to be expanded. That's not enough. Maybe he could target the Vijaykanth percentage of 8 to 10%, which he was doing from 2006 to 2011.
So if he is appearing to be an actor with a plan, can that be said about him, Pullarao?
Yes. He has positioned himself now as, one minute. He has positioned himself now as the main challenger to the DMK. So we could see a shift. The next election, 2026, it could be Udayanidhi versus Vijay. That's the way he wants to position him, the entire 2026 election. In which case, the ADMK will get sidelined.
So it will be like a generational shift in Tamil Nadu politics, where it will be about Udayanidhi versus him.
Gen next. It will be Gen next.
But then what happens to AIADMK and Annamalai?
ADMK will get pushed slowly to the background because they don't have a big film star. They don't have a charisma of Jayalalitha anymore.
No, that's fine. What about Mr. Annamalai?
Annamalai, again, the BJP will need a strong alliance. They have got about 18-19% in the parliament election, good enough. But that will not be enough to cross the 35%.
So, Mr. Pullarao, your thought on that? So if it's 40% is that critical mass, if he is still, of course,
win. No, I'm not saying Vijay will win or sweep the next election.
No, you're not saying that. Neither am I saying that. Yes, Pullarao, please go ahead.
Yes. You see, that's a very, 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 very big hurdle to cross. 40%, 35%. Yeah. And as I said, he will disrupt opposition. And the DMK has so far done 36 national and state elections. They got a machinery, they got everything, as also the AIADMK. No doubt about it. He has to start from scratch. Say, I don't deride him. He's got a huge crowd. It was a massive building. It was a great meeting. But what now? What is the journey? Unless he's for the long term, maybe after another 10 years. He has to grow. There's going to be no explosive coming on like NTR captured power or Kejriwal captured power in the first election. It is a slow growth situation. And because there are too many players there. And as of today, this is advantage DMK. He is not able to bring the opposition together. If he is attacking the DMK, he should hold all the opposition, come, we'll think about the leadership later.
I'm not too sure if his plan is to unite the opposition. He's very clear about his mission, and that's what it appeared when he gave that speech yesterday. So, Kasturi, I'm coming to you. The question is 24 months enough first? And the point being made here is that can he be that challenger to DMK? Because there is a huge vacuum which is visible. Particularly AIADMK has not been able to fill in that shoes that has been left after Jayalalitha. On the BJP side, you have Mr. Annamalai, but he may not have this kind of cult-like following.
Okay. First off, I think Mr. Vijay has, you asked me if 24 months is enough. No, usually that's not enough unless something very game-changing happens in the next 24 months. We can look at him as a disruptor, but not as the eventual winner unless something really phenomenal happens in between now and the elections. Generally, in this kind of a scenario, conventional wisdom holds that the ruling party will have the advantage moving forward into the next election. That said, in Tamil Nadu, the DMK in the last 3.5 years has performed so miserably that there is palpable anti-incumbency in the state, and people are actually, the loudest cheers when Vijay talked were when he said he is going to take the DMK head on. It's the people are really looking for a plausible winning candidate to an alternative, a winning alternative, which they did not get from the ADMK, which BJP will not be because they are an ideologically different party. They are not part of the Dravidian system that holds forth in Tamil Nadu. So it's going to take them a long time. Without any alliances, it's impossible, which we have seen in the parliamentary elections as well. If BJP and ADMK get back together, maybe then we can talk about that. But right now, what Vijay has done is position himself not as the opposition to DMK. He has positioned himself because he has gotten the inclusive ideology and the Dravidian ideology as part of his umbrella policy. He has positioned himself as a replacement to the DMK, as a better corruption-free, dynasty-free, baggage-free replacement. And I say this because it's a face-to-face against Udayanidhi. We cannot compare EPS to Udayanidhi just because they don't look the same, they're not the same generation, they don't appeal to the same voter demographic. We cannot compare Annamalai and Udayanidhi because Mr. Annamalai is ideologically different. He will not be seen as the ultimate decision maker. He will always be seen as a representative of somebody in the center, as somebody that listens to Delhi. But Vijay is seen as somebody who makes his own rules.
Okay,
so really,
I have just enough time for Mr. Kalyan Raman. Kasturi, point well taken. Kalyan Raman.
I think the so-called Dravidian ideology is a non-existing one. So let's not talk about ideology in Tamil Nadu. It is the well-oiled mechanism that DMK and ADMK have built over a period of 50 and odd years that is working. It is not the charisma of any individual in these two parties. That's a matter of fact. So coming to the question of Vijay, he has to build a huge network, which he may not be able to do because that network that was earlier built by DMK, MDMK, so I'm sorry, DMDK, that was Vijayakant's party itself failed. So when that be the case, how Vijay will be able to build a mechanism, well-oiled machinery is a question mark to be answered, which I think Mr. Pullarao made it very clear. Crowds may not translate to votes, so it's a very difficult question to answer. What Vijay had done so wonderfully very well is something that everyone missed out. That is invoking someone like Anjalai Ammal. Kadalur Anjalai Ammal, who belongs to the largest community of the state, which is close to 20%. Her name was invoked, who was a freedom fighter. That is the way he is making a dent into the predominant one-year community votes, which is where he is going to be really, really successful. That is why he held a meeting in Vikravandi. If we don't understand the social dynamics of Tamil Nadu, we can always talk about so many things like how Rangarajan was saying that BJP is a disappointer, like that. it needs a larger understanding of Tamil Nadu. Most unfortunately, we are all beating around the bush instead of going to the social dynamics.
Thank you so
BJP
much.
BJP is indeed working on social dynamics so very well. So BJP will be very successful. We are already close to 20%.
Of course,
and reaching out to 30-35%.
We get your point. Kalyan Raman, Kasturi Shankar Pullaravan, R. Rangaraj, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your thoughts. That's all from me. We are putting out the entire discussion of left, right and center on ndtv.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be seeing you tomorrow.